Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect who are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, it's a Ratazah once again. And I'm gonna do this quick video. Basically, it's going to be like a marketed beast or RFID chip update. All right, got this article here that I came across actually a few days ago, but Spirit had me to come back around to it, and I just wanted to do a video on it. All right, it's from SHRM HR News. All right, and it's titled "More Employers Are Using Biometric Authentication." All right, and it pretty much lines up with what we've been preaching, beginning with the apostles and elders on down to the various brothers, that the way technology in this digital way of things is going, all right, ultimately is going to lead to people having a physical device implanted in their hand to be able to make transaction and to have access to certain things, man. All right. And the scriptures prophesied about this when you read Revelation, the 13th chapter. And this is just for people that don't know, that might come across, because you also, when you do videos, you got to keep in mind, not only are you updating brothers, but you also, you might have a person that don't know what the mark of the beast is and might come across your video, and in those views, there might be somebody who's just oblivious to everything, and they got to get warned, or they got to get schooled, so to speak, what's going on. All right, so this is implantable device that's prophesied when you read Revelation 13. All right, which is pretty much the mark of the beast, or the mark of Satan, which is the so-called white man. He's going to force the people to take this mark, man, which is pretty much, you basically bound down to Satan, all right? And with this chip, you're not going to be able to buy or sell, all right? You read that in Revelation 13, And also, when you do the research, the chip also has other capabilities. Like they're trying to make it to where they can control your thoughts. They basically want to play the Most High. They basically want to play God, and we've done videos on that in the past. But the way these different organizations and jobs are going, they're doing away with, how you might have a job where you might have to scan your badge to get access to a particular area in the building, or you want to buy something. They're doing away with just badges. They're doing away with money, cash. All right, you probably have a debit card that has a chip in it. All of this is leading down the road or down the path of this RFID microchip, man. All right, and we've been set up through the Spirit to prophesy and warn you, man. All right, like it says in Isaiah 62, also in Ezekiel 33, about how the Lord set up watchmen. All right, so I just want to read a quick excerpt. It says, biometric authentication technology, including facial and voice recognition and hand and iris scans, is now used in a majority of workplaces, according to a recent survey of IT professionals. All right, so they're basically switching over to this new technology. All right, but very soon it's going to be condensed down to an actual implantable device about the size of a grain of rice. And all of this, you could do the research on it. Don't take our word for it. Just do the research, man. All right. Let me skip down. There was one part that stuck out to me as I was reading this article. Bear me one moment. Yeah, this part right here. It says, put simply, passwords are vulnerable, said Kevin Wheeler, founder and president of the Future of Talent Institute, a San Francisco area think tank. All right, it says we're all very likely to jot down our passwords on a post-it note and stick it in a drawer where a determined person could find it and compromise the system, right? And we've been saying that. We've been saying that Esau, he's going to say, look, these credit cards and debit cards that we use, they can get stolen. Hackers can get it. They can get your PIN number and make, unauthorized purchases. All right. People constantly lose their wallet. You lose your ID, lose your money, you lose all your personal things. Or you have a password into a certain computer or whatever, and like it says in the article, somebody could steal it. So what do you think they're gonna do? All right, what do you think they're gonna do? They have all these scenarios. They're gonna make it more convenient. Well, you know what? Why don't you just stick this chip in you? Stick this chip in you, and then you don't have to worry about nobody stealing it because it'll be in your hand. All right. It says companies reading on. It says companies are very concerned about losing proprietary information and private communications getting out because of compromised security. Right, so they're going to push this RFID microchip to basically better the so-called security of personal information and data, man. And we always said that Esau, which is the so-called white man, all right, we've been saying that he's going to use he's going to use convenience and safety. He's going to use that as a way to push the chip on people, man. Look, this is more convenient. It's safe. It's a quick procedure. You just go to this particular facility. It'll take only a couple minutes. You get the implantable device, and you good to go. A lot of people are going to be sold on that, man. Not knowing that that's the goddamn mark of the beast, man. All right, Revelation 13. All right, it says Ty added that even when strong passwords are used, cyber criminals can find clever ways around them, especially if they're easily reset, reused on multiple sites, or hit with an automated brute force attack, which systematically generates a large number of consecutive guesses. Right. So they're basically saying, look, passwords are not strong enough. That's pretty much all I'm gonna get from this little article. All right. Yeah, they're saying basically, these passwords are not strong enough. We need better security. We need a way that's going to for sure secure our information and the people's information, man. And that's going to be that implantable device. All right. Because once you get it in your hand, you can't remove it, man. All right, scriptures say they're going to receive it in their right hand on their forehead, man. Only way you're going to be able to remove it is if you chop your hand off. All right, you put it in your forehead, it's just pretty much in there, man. And you can read other documents where this device, it can release a chemical. It can release a chemical. If you try to remove it, it'll release a chemical and it'll kill your ass, man. So this is all the diabolical plans of the so-called white man, Esau. All right, you can't say that we ain't been warning you for the past decade on YouTube, man. All right, always beginning with the apostles and elders. All right, they got on YouTube in 2007. And ever since then, they've been blasting about the chip. All right, so I'm gonna leave off with one scripture. Like I said, this was gonna be a quick video. I was just up scrolling through my news feed. And I just want to get this in real quick, all right? This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, all right? And the so-called white man, he's the physical arm to the spiritual demon Satan, all right? It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all right? And the word ignorant means to not know. All right, or somebody who's ignorant is just simply somebody who's not in the know or doesn't know about a particular subject matter. All right, so we're not ignorant to his devices, man. We're basically hip. All right, we're hip to what's going on, man. All right, the Most High through the spirits gave us a certain intel on this devil, man. All right, and through the spirit, we're bringing it out, man. He's being exposed, man. We're exposing his plans. We're exposing his agenda. All right. And through the Spirit, like I said, he's being exposed, man. His skirt is being lifted. He's being made bare. Like it says in Jeremiah 49. But I'm going to read this again. It says, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. So, through the Spirit, we're going to keep updating, these videos concerning the chip or any other prophecies that's coming to pass, man. That's where we are. We're the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. And also the watchmen, man, sounding that alarm, blowing that trumpet. All right. So with that, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. All right. Until the next video, Shalom.